Consistency. This is first word in lesson 1, page 1, in all the books about how to make a YouTube channel successful. I must admit I'm not very good at it, and I'm truly sorry for it. And I recently saw Peter McKinnon's video in which he talks about why he introduced 2-Minute Tuesdays back then. Exactly for this reason, to force himself to be consistent, and this is exactly what I want to do. Therefore, today I'm introducing a new series on the channel. Welcome to Record-to-Report. How did you like the intro? So this series aims to air more consistently in between reviews or tips and tricks episodes, which take longer to shoot and edit, because first I usually have more to talk about than I have the capacity, or shall we say ability, to make a full-blown YouTube video. On the other hand, if it's a quiet time in the podcasting industry for some reason, there may not be a new product or feature to review, but I still not want to leave you guys alone without any video updates, albeit much more in a podcast style, as you can see. Well, this is a channel about podcasts after all. I am, by the way, planning to make these in-between episodes available as podcasts as well. Once done, you will find a link to the podcast in the description below this video. By the way, this here is the SE Electronics Dynacaster Broadcast Dynamic Microphone. This is a very versatile microphone which has a dynamite mic booster built in, which is the same as if you would have a cloud lifter or fat head attached to it. SE Electronic calls it dynamite. It provides 30 dB of extra clean gain to the otherwise relatively quiet dynamic microphone. So while it is a broadcast dynamic mic, it can be driven by practically any audio interface. It also has a built-in EQ, and now you are listening to the Dynacaster with a bass boost and with the first of the two presence boost options. This is just a sneak peek to it. I will have a dedicated video about it soon, but that takes longer to make, hence this quick preview on the Record-to-Report series. Next week, I'll show you how it sounds on its neutral settings, a week after that with the second high shelf, and in a month's time, we'll add the Howard Stern processing to showcase that commanding broadcast sound that you can get out of it. Subscribe if you want to hear all these and much more. Back to Record-to-Report. Anytime I have a theory about a product release, a new feature, or if I discover something, I got into the habit of tweeting it. The problem is that not too many people follow my tweets, and that's okay. I enjoy using it, but I don't put too much effort into it. So it's like in sport or in a relationship, I'm getting back from it exactly as much as I put into it. And that's totally fair. But still, it may interest you to be kept updated in what's happening in a not-so-little niche. Aside the introduction to the new series, there's two topics for today that I want to briefly talk about. The first being that I wanted to let you know that I have the SE Electronics Dynacaster and I'm extensively testing it, comparing it against other mics, and I'm trying to come up with a way to present it to you guys so that I don't repeat what everyone else says on YouTube about it, and I also don't make you be bored. The second is the recent big announcement from Rode, the Rode NTH-100 headphones. Frankly, I was quite disappointed, especially after the rather big hype on Twitter and the countdown on the website. I expected more, or shall I say, something different. I don't know about you, but I'm just not that crazy about headphones. I have an age-old biodynamic DT770 Pros, which do the job, and I don't see any reason why I should change them. I get it, this is a huge thing for Rode, as they have never made a headphone before, and being an audio company, it just makes a lot of sense. Still, it is just not interesting for me. By the way, how companies find out their product names is beyond me. I had to extra look up what the exact name of these headphones are. It's NTH-100. I'm sure there are reasons behind this name, but why can't they call it Rode Age or Rode E01, as it is their first headphone? Whatever. What is interesting, however, Rode has recently held a giveaway for the new headphones, and in their tweet announcing the winners, congratulations to them by the way, they wrote, "Thank you for getting involved, and if you didn't win this time, who knows, maybe there's an even bigger one around the corner." Now this could refer to a bigger giveaway, or browsing Rode's website under products/interfaces and mixers, I stumbled upon the phrase Rodecaster Series. Now currently there's only one Rodecaster, the Rodecaster Pro. But a series implies that there are a number of things under the umbrella of a series. Now that's what I was expecting from this announcement. To get a sequel for the widely popular, for a reason, Rodecaster Pro, as meanwhile the competition is catching up, most notably with Tascam having the Miscast 4 on the market, which essentially can do the same things. But it also has some nice and unique additions to the features like line level inputs, an extra 3.5mm headphone input and output, USB delay, and the soundpad names on the screen, just to name a few. Now I don't know what to expect here, if it's going to be a refresh to the existing Rodecaster Pro or a Rodecaster Pro Mini, for which I can imagine to be similar to the prototype I sketched for an imaginary Zoom PodTrack P5 evolution. Let's see. In the next episode of Record-to-Report, you'll hear about USB mics, your roles as a podcaster, so what are the jobs you are taking on if you decide to start a podcast, there's 11 of them, the potential evolution of Focusrite interfaces, my YouTube setup, new camera lights, learning Final Cut Pro. If I'll ever reach 1,000 subscribers, you can help by the way by subscribing, I'll share with you what it takes, my stats until 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, and a lot more. I'm really interested how you like this new format. Let me know in the comments. Bye for now.